afternoon everyone, welcome to Pots and Petals. This is my first video for YouTube and also going to be my first allotment and garden tour for you all. So I'm going to give you a whistle stop tour, show you the layout of the land. I've got two plots right next to each other. I've got a fruit cage, you can see my poly house there, and then plenty of beds. And yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm growing at the moment and what I'm going to be getting up to in the future. So yeah, let's start somewhere near the front and we'll go from there. I'll see you over there. Hello guys, so this is the entrance to the plot, well, one of the plots. And what have we got going on then? So as you can see over there, got loads and loads of rhubarb, absolutely tons. We make rhubarb crumble, jam, you name it. Gin as well, mix that with gin, leave it for a few weeks, beautiful. Got a couple of apple trees. Down here, got a few beds, nothing in them yet. They're going to be my sweet corn. So the two here and then that one will be all sweet corn. Hoping that the paths won't thingy the germination. I think they'll be close enough. But yeah, we'll get them in towards the end of May. Then this bed here at the end, that will be for the tomatoes and the peppers. See, we get the sunrise over here, and it comes all the way over and sets right over there in the summer. So we get plenty of sunshine over here. So I think that'll be perfect for the peppers. A few plants done quite well there last year, better than in the poly house. So then over here, sorry about the pole, we've got, well, last year it was all the sweet corn, but this year I'm going to try some French dwarf beans. Never tried them before, used to my climbing beans, but we're going to give that a go. And then as you can see over there, they are the tulips, but they're now going over, so you've missed it this year. So come back next year and hopefully you'll see them when they just start to pop, because it is beautiful and it's worth the mess that they look now. Then what we got down here? Down here we've got all our onions. Now I suffer with white rot down here, so I thought rather than grow them from winter, these have been planted just in the spring, so we're going to give that a go, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have any white rot. Then that big old bush, that's parsnips. Grew way too many. But I've seen some people get these to about 6 foot, maybe a bit bigger. So I'm going to see what happens with them. Plus, they've been absolutely covered in ladybirds and spiders, all sorts in here. So a little bit for the wildlife. Even got last year's sunflower hanging there. Quite sad. And then just tucked behind here, we've got some more little onions on the go. Oh, watch out, there's the bush. So they're looking fine and dandy. Just a little view. There's loads of grass in there, but it's like couch grass, which is an absolute nightmare to get out. So we'll wait for the tulips to die back, and we'll try and tackle that. We've got a rather sad looking rosemary in a pot with grass, probably seen better days. A wild looking gooseberry, that should probably get covered up. If we just get down, we should be able to see some little baby goosegocks. Let's excuse the focus. Whoa, that's a bit too much, guys. There we go. So we should have plenty of gooseberries on the go. This isn't the only plant, so we'll be fine for them. Down here, these are pine berries, so like strawberries, but white. Got quite a few last year, and I only planted the runners last year, so these should do pretty well. Tastes like a strawberry, just a little bit more sweeter, a little tartar. And then if we come up over here, we've got the other gooseberry plant. The pigeons love this one, so we might have to cover that one. And then this beautiful blossom is for the pear. Beautiful pear tree. If we just come around here, give you a little close up actually. Look at that. Beautiful. And if we come just down here, this is my bed of garlic. Little soldiers standing there green. Oh, sorry about the shadow. We will get better at this, I promise. And yeah, they're coming on quite well. There's a few that are still waiting to pop up, but the ones on the left hand side seem to be taking a little bit longer. And then in the back, in that wooden planter, I've got potatoes on the go. So yeah, that's a view of half of my first plot. We'll I'll tell you what, I'll meet you at the pond. So, just to give you a bit of perspective, there's my car, and where the sweet corn's gonna go with the rhubarb. There's my garlic, and just down here I've got my, not my smallest, second smallest pond. We've got tadpoles, mainly tadpoles and snails in this one. I've seen a frog or two, but got some iris in there. I can't remember what all this beautiful green spiky stuff is, but I'll find out, and if anyone wants to know, just give me a shout. And then as we, oh, sorry for the shadow, I'm tucked underneath the pear tree. So if I swing you around here, we've got some broad beans on the go. Again, I'm a bit late to the party. I normally get them done in autumn, but I forgot. And if we just come down this path, down here we've got the parsnips, which have gone in today. Again, late. I know, they normally go in about April, but I find waiting for that bit of heat just gets them to germinate a little bit faster, because they can take their time. Got some more onions just down there. Reds are the ones closest to us, and then the ones furthest away are the white. Some white onions, I think sturgeon, they're always good. And then if I just bring you up over here, we've got radish, spring onion and beetroot, and that big old plant in the middle is a feverfew. It's self-seeded last year and it has tons of white little flowers on, so that was a keeper. And then on the other side over there we've got our carrot bed, 4 rows of carrots, and they seem to have all germinated quite well. I don't know if you can just see them in there. So we should have plenty of carrots. And then back over here, we just follow the path along. Down here is meant to be artichoke, Jerusalem. Planted about 6 weeks ago, and not a peep. So, we'll keep patient, but I don't know for how long. And then if we come down here, again, I hate to say it, a lot more parsnip. I think I grew a little bit too much. And down here I've tried to grow some wildflowers, but I think all we've managed to get is nigella. Yep, lots of nigella, which isn't too bad. That's the feverfew. You can see the radishes, the spring onions are just starting to pop. And if we come along here, we haven't got anything in this bed yet. I'm thinking kale and sprouts when the time's right. Just need to get some manure down on there. Enriching that soil a little bit before I put some brassicas around. And then just over there, we've got 4 planters. The ones to the left, 2 over here, haven't quite popped anything in there yet. I think second lots of carrots will go quite well. And then over there, the funny little contraptions there for my peas. It's a little bit shaded by the elder tree, which the peas like, and I tried some lettuces in there as well, which I'll show you when we get over there. And then we've got the strawberry fruit cage, which got decimated last year. I didn't do enough watering and I lost quite a few strawberry plants, as you can tell. So we will get replacing on them, and I might chuck some brassicas in here as well, just because of the netting. So we'll give that a go. And that's the plot from up here. So I've got a little table and chairs here, a little barbecue. Actually, whilst we're here, we could have a little look at the currant bushes, which just in here, because there are hundreds and hundreds to come. Every little bunch should be full. Now I've got a net for these, so these don't get eaten as badly. But we've got a white, a red, and a pink. Pink is my favourite. They're not as tart, but they should do pretty well. Just at the back here, this is where I used to keep my chickens. I had four girlies, Lottie, Riri, Gina and Gloria, but we had to get rid of them. It was not fair with the cold winters and getting up here, because I live quite a distance from the allotment. So, and then just through there, got my shed and my outhouse, and a greenhouse which I don't really use because it gets very shady, but it does get the evening sun, so I should start making use of that actually. Just need to replace some panes. But what we'll do is I'll meet you over by the big pond, which is on the other side of my allotment, just over there with the poly house there, and back there is the fruit cage. So I'll take you over there and show you what I got. So this is the other plot. Now I'm up at the far end, not where I park my car. See it over there. And over here we've got the wildlife pond and the wildlife area. Now next door, that is just, I say wasteland, trees, weeds. No one uses it, so get lots of wildlife. Sit here tucked away, watch little birds. I've tried to make a wildlife area over here with more decorative plants rather than your traditional allotment. So we've got forget-me-nots, alliums, my helleborus are going over, periwinkle, some beautiful primulas are still going down here. I've got a box that the box caterpillar hasn't quite yet found, so keep that quiet for me. We've got achilles, ivy growing. Now I don't remember growing this, but from the looks of those leaves, I believe that is a hellebore. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I'm hoping for that clematis to grow over that archway, create a bit of height, and I would quite like a nice big shrub of some sort, but haven't found one yet. And then over to the left, this is my wildlife pond. Well, they're all wildlife ponds, but in here I have newts, frogs, frog spawn, tadpoles, all of that stuff. Different dragonflies. It's beautiful just to sit and spend the summer watching all the different bugs in the water. So much going on. I'd recommend a pond for anybody, big or small gardens. You can find a pond to fit your size, and I find water brings so much more to a garden. So I definitely recommend that. And then you see over there, actually I was going to show you the peas, weren't I? So I'll take you back over to the other side. It's the strawberries. So down here we've got lettuces at the front and peas just starting to shoot up. Some radishes just at the back, and I've done the same over here, but it looks like somebody found the peas, so might need to get some more peas in here. Sorry, little robin dancing around. Now, you might have all been wondering, what the hell are these? Well, these are my potato pots, made from the, what are they called? Water butts. So, half cut water butts. People always have them on Gumtree. Cut them in half, drill some holes in the bottom, and you've got perfect potatoes. I found my potatoes were getting eaten by the slugs, so I found rising them, and in the pots they seem to be deterred, so I do have good success. Over here, well, we'll take you in here first, because you probably think, what am I growing? Well, they are weeds, so I need to get in here and sort that out. And at the back, let's take you in. Oh, it's a bit warm. Down here we've got some lettuce, some chard and some spinach. Then we've got loads of types of sunflowers. I do like a sunflower, so we've got plenty there. Then we've got some cosmos, some straw flowers, which didn't do great, but they can be a little late to the party, so we'll keep them going. And we've got some marigolds just over there. And then I've tried some rosemary cuttings, but they're looking a little bit sad, so we'll just have to wait on them. And over here, like I say, weeds. Lots of weeds. So we'll get in here and sort them out at some point. Let's just check the temperature. What's it saying? You see that? 38.5. Oh, bit too warm. Then, around here, got my hostas. A hosta before it gets eaten by the slugs, but I've already had a good munch. Need to think about swapping that for something. Got some ferns, a couple of more box that the box caterpillar haven't quite found, so again. And then cordlin, which is getting huge. The middle rotted out this winter, so I'm just leaving it. It doesn't look too sickly yet, so we'll see how it goes. And then down here is the little frog pond, the original pond that I made when I first got my allotment. Now, this is more of a frog pond. I don't get much tadpoles in here anymore, but the frogs love it in the summer, so I have thought about getting rid of it, but it's just too many benefits to the wildlife, so we'll keep that going. Then just along by the polytunnel, I keep the grass long, as long as I've got a path. And we've got buddleia, eucalyptus growing. But I'll take you down the garden path in a moment. But just to give you a bit more perspective of where we are on the plot, I want to try and landscape that bit a little bit better. It's just weeds at the moment, so something a little bit more similar to the wild garden that I've got down here. So but I can't do that until autumn when the ground's a bit wet. But yeah, right, let's get back onto the grass path. So back on the garden path, and down here, I did cut the grass yesterday, but it was a little bit wet, so could do one more going over. So we've got potatoes in the back, nothing showing yet, and we've got a whole bed of volunteer potatoes, so we'll see how they go. Potatoes in the pot, potatoes in the pot. We do like a potato, especially those salad potatoes. Now I've tried a few garlic in the back. We haven't got anything in here. I'm hoping there's a dahlia that's going to sprout. Actually, we say that, and I think it's still alive. It's looking hopeful, so that is a beauty. So fingers crossed that will put on some more growth, because it is a beautiful dahlia. Got more potatoes in there, and the black one, and then along here just got some herbs, so thyme, rosemary, marjoram, and then some more rosemary. As we come along, we've got some more beds. Now I'm not too sure. I know I've got plenty of winter squash that need to go out at some point, so they will come over here. But other than that, I'm not too sure what I'm doing this year. Grew too many leeks. I've got them going over, but they get covered in bees, so I'm going to leave those to flower. And at the back, that's just another raised bed. I've got some peas in there at the moment. Get some carrots in there. It warms up quite quickly, so the peas have come on quite well. Down here, more garden. Crocosmia, achillea, forget-me-nots, even another parsnip. I don't know how that got in here. I've got some lupins, poached eggplant, the daffodils, they're quite late. There's some dahlias in here that are already starting to shoot that I saw. Got a sage plant at the back, some beautiful anemones, and we've got mustard, lavender, and loads of nigella. It seems to have really taken over. But there are lots of marigolds in there as well, so we'll have to see what plant wins. Some sedum, some catmint, lots of stuff for the pollinators. And then in here we'll take you in. Is the fruit cage. So this was put together last year, and in here, absolutely full of buds. So I'm hoping we're going to have plenty of blueberries. 4 plants in there. They seem to do quite well, so we'll see how they go. They do need a trim at the end of the year, but plenty of gooseberries in here, which is why I'm not too fussed about the other gooseberries. The birds can have those ones. Over here, sorry, we've got currants. I think we've got red and white. Haven't got any black currants. I'm not a big fan. More gooseberries down there. And then all the way along here are raspberries. We've got Autumn Bliss, and then the little yellow ones. And then finally, we've got the grape. Now, I know I haven't done this right. I need to look into it a little bit more. I'm pretty sure you're only meant to have 1 or 2 stems, whereas I've got 4. So, yeah, need to definitely look into that soon. Got a little geum just popping out there. I keep that a little bit wild again. I like to look after the wildlife. And then we've got all the raspberries just along here. So that's the fruit cage, guys. And hopefully, again, lots and lots of gooseberries on the way. So I thought we'd end the journey just down by the pond. It's one of my favourite spots on the allotment. So, well, I hope you enjoyed that video. It was the first one, so I'm hoping they're going to get better for you and for me, but we'll see how it goes. And the hope is to make this at least weekly, if not a little bit more. So if you've made it this far, thank you for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully get some more content out to you soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye.